Hi there, my darling Aries. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for the week of November the 17th, 2025. So, my darling Aries, we're just going to jump right in and start off with a spirit animal oracle as an overarching energy. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then we will finish off with angel answer cards. All right, my darling Aries, what messages does Aries need to know for the week of November the 17th? We are still in the throes of Mercury retrograde, so drop me a comment below. Let me know, how is everybody coping with these energies? All right, let's get overarching energy. Moth spirit, surrender now. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, it could be a good time for you, my darling Aries, to just surrender to the flow, surrender to life, surrender to whatever is happening around you. I actually feel that that's what this is trying to tell you, is to not try and control every aspect of your life. Because, I mean, Aries, we're all about, your major arcana is the Emperor. You are what, or you like to be in control. You like to be controlling. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean it as, you'd like to be in control. But sometimes we need to sort of take a step back and just surrender. Surrender to the flow. Surrender to whatever life has in store for us. And I feel that that is what this is trying to tell you, my darling Aries, is just to let go and surrender. All right, let us, cards are chatty already, let us consult the tarot and see what messages we've got coming in for you, my darling Aries. What does Aries need to know for this week of 17th? Page of Wands, King of Swords, and the 2 Pentacles. Yeah, got a bit of juggling going on. All right, my darling Aries, what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off here with the beautiful Page of Wands. I love this page, and the Page of Pentacles, actually, both of those ones I love. This, I mean, if you've been watching me for a while, you know that pages in the tarot are messengers. And this little fella, he comes in to give you a spark of inspiration, a spark of hope, a spark of a new idea. My darling Aries, you can see here he holds the Ace of Wands here, and it's glowing. It's that, spark of a new adventure, the promise of some kind of new adventure, some kind of new inspiration that is going to drive you forward. My darling Aries, that's kind of the message that I'm getting here off the gorgeous Page of Wands. I feel you're being encouraged to, be aware of, what's going on around you. And like I said, with that surrender now card, if we are trying to control too many situations in our life, we can be so focused on that we actually miss out on other things that are going around, or that are happening around us. And I really feel that you need to look out for this spark of inspiration, because I do feel that this is what you need going forward this week, that this is what will create that that urgency in you, or that, I don't know whether urgency is the right word, but that it'll stir something in you to make you think a little bit differently about where you want to go in your life, my darling Aries. So I hope that makes sense, but that's kind of what I'm feeling off this Page of Wands here, is to just be open and receptive to and be aware and look out for, someone's going to say something, you're going to get a message, someone's going to, you're going to overhear something like that is what I feel, and it's going to make you go, I could do that, or, ooh, would that be possible? Something like that. That's what I'm getting off this Page of Wands for you. And then you have the King of Swords here. Now, I feel in this energy, this is you. And normally, you're actually a fire sign, but, this is air. So, I mean, it could quite literally be an air sign around you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I don't feel that. I feel that you're embodying this energy of the King of Swords this week. That, you can see here, he holds the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Truth, and he's sitting on his throne very nonchalant, very devil may care, if you like, energy here, my darling Aries. So I feel that would benefit you this week. As I said to you, take a step back. Don't be in that Emperor controlling energy. Sit back and be the King of Swords. He is already in control. He has the knowledge and wisdom. He knows his place. He knows what he knows, my darling Aries. So that's why I feel that you need to be in this energy, that, you need to, instead of trying to take action on a situation, person, place, thing, whatever that is for you, sit back on your throne and just be aware of what is happening around you this week, because I feel that is what will allow you to know or hear that spark of inspiration from the Page of Wands, if that makes sense. That's what I'm getting off the King of Swords. And then you've got the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles is an energy of, work hard, play hard, juggling energies. You can see this giant, these two pentacles up here. The glow around those two pentacles creates an infinity symbol, which, as we know, if you've been watching me for a while, infinity symbols are the symbol of infinite possibilities, my darling Aries. So I do feel this week you have the potential for infinite possibilities, but I do feel you have a little bit of a power struggle, more with yourself than, like, you've got that power struggle of wanting to be in control, but you're being encouraged this week to surrender, take a step back, be in the energy of the King of Swords, sit on your throne, observe, my darling Aries. That is what I feel. I do feel there'll be a bit of a juggle of work hard, play hard. So just keep that in mind, that energy may be around you, and I would be encouraging you to balance your energies. Don't give too much to work. Don't give too much to play. Just surrender now, as that card says. And I mean, look, we're in the time of, we're ramping up to Christmas. Things are starting to pick up. We're getting invitations to, parties, places. We're organising what we're going to do for Christmas. Anyone in the US, Thanksgiving, all that kind of stuff. So, it can be a busy time. But you, my darling Aries, are being encouraged to just surrender. So if I'm going to put it all together, and I've probably already touched on it a bit now, as I said, I feel the energy around you this week with this surrender now is for you to release control, my darling Aries, and surrender to what is happening this week, to be in the energy of the King of Swords and observe what's going on around you, to be open to some kind of new adventure, spark of inspiration, something's coming in, be aware, and just balance your work hard, play hard energies. That's what I feel is coming in for you this week, my darling Aries. So if you are enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. I would love it if you could please like, share, comment, subscribe. Really does help my channel grow, lets me know I'm on the right track, and yeah, I would love it. So yeah, drop me a comment, even just an emoji, heart, really, helps the algorithm push my content out. So thank you. All right, let's get final messages for you, my darling Aries. Yeah, listen to your intuition. I think your intuition will help you, and listening to your intuition is quietening your mind, being able to, go within, pull back. Yeah, improving health. I think that's just going to be a byproduct of you listening to yourself. Yeah, there may be a need to compromise. And I feel that could be by releasing control. Your compromise will be being able to release that control of your life and surrender. So I think that's what that compromise is going to be. You're ready, they say. Yes, you are, my darling. And you've got a yes. Love it. So, this energy around you this week, I feel, is you're just being encouraged to quiet your mind, quiet the controlling, surrender to what's going on around you, and to be open to some kind of beautiful spark of inspiration. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon. Hi there, my darling Taurus. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to your reading for the week of November the 17th, 2025. So, my darling Taurus, we're just going to jump right in and start off with an overarching energy using the Spirit Animal Oracle. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then we will finish off with Angel Answer cards. All right, my darling Taurus, what messages does Taurus need to know for this week of November the 17th? What messages does Taurus need to know? Wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. Yeah, it does. Sometimes it does. I actually feel this is something that you're healing from, my darling Taurus. Like, I feel that we're in that energy, or you're in that energy of healing from something where you felt that life really did sting. And I feel like you're recovering, you're coming out the other side. Yeah, I don't feel bad about this at all for you, my darling Taurus. I do feel that you are recovering from this energy. So let us consult the tarot and see what messages we've got coming in for you, my darling Taurus. What does Taurus need to know for this week of November the 17th? Ten of Wands, yeah. Something's dead done, something's over with. Got to the finish line, my darling Taurus. Yeah. So we've got the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Lovers. Ooh. Yeah. I do feel, excuse me, that, yeah, something happened here in a relationship. But anyway, we'll get to that. That's what's screaming at me at the moment. All right. So what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off here with the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands in the tarot is, if tens in the tarot are completions, and this one is no different. So you can see all these wands that they've got in their hand here, and they've just got one left. They're holding one left. They're almost at the finish line, my darling Taurus, and I feel that for you. I feel that you're almost there. Don't give up, my darling Taurus. Do not give up 5 minutes before the miracle happens. I feel that you are being encouraged to bring it home, my darling Taurus. And, these, I feel, are your burdens. I feel that it's time, my darling Taurus, to put those burdens down. You're almost there. You've been through it. That's why I feel as soon as I saw that life stings card that this has already happened. You are healing from whatever this situation was that caused you to feel burdened, my darling Taurus. Whether these are your burdens or someone else's, time to put them down, my darling Taurus. It is time for you to release these burdens. Put them down so you can heal, my darling Taurus. That's what I'm getting for you off the Ten of Wands. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles. So I really like the Seven of Pentacles. This is an energy of contemplation. It's an energy of, as Chris Reck on Minnow Pond says, is the juice worth the squeeze? Is what you've been doing, is what you have here been worth it? You know, you've look what you've done. You've grown these beautiful pentacles here, this beautiful bush of pentacles. You've grown them. You've succeeded here. Now you're asking yourself, where to now? What do I do now? And I feel that is in the context of something, and I feel it's a relationship because of the Lovers that is here, that you have, you know, you've spent your time with this person building this relationship. You've spent this time with this person working on your relationship, and you've grown it into something beautiful. Where do you go now? Because something happened and life stung. But I'm encouraging you not to give up, because that's what I felt off the Ten of Wands, is to not give up. Even though that's more of a Nine of Wands type of energy, I just felt that you were being encouraged to not give up. Don't give up on this person, is what I feel, because look what you've already achieved. Look what you've already done here. You know, I feel that it's the time for you to just think about how far you've come in this relationship. Think about what you have grown together. Think about what you can achieve going forward, is what I feel, my darling Taurus. I don't feel it is right for you to just give up on this relationship. Like I said, Seven of Pentacles is a contemplation energy. You are wondering where to from here. Take this beautiful big pentacle you have here and go plant it somewhere else. Put behind you these pentacles and take this one and go plant it somewhere else and grow more. Grow it more, my darling Taurus. That is what I'm feeling for you off the Seven of Pentacles. And then, like I said, you've got the Lovers here. So the Lovers it's Gemini energy as well. So if you do have Gemini in your chart, I would definitely encourage you to go and watch the Gemini reading, because there could be a message there for you. But in the traditional tarot, the Lovers card was called, back in the day, called the Choice card. But it was a choice in a relationship. So this relationship, I feel, has come to some kind of crossroads. Now, it doesn't have to be a love relationship, but I do feel it's an important one for you. It could be a very close friendship. It could be a family member. It could be a close work colleague, boss. Take it how it resonates. It could also be a love relationship. But I feel that there is just some kind of crossroads that you have come to. In the traditional tarot, there is a male and a female, and there is a mountain that is between them. Clouds, an angel, and then the sun is over the angel. The mountain between them literally means some kind of obstacle or mountain that they need to overcome. You know, it's some kind of crossroads energy. It is that you've come to this stalemate almost in this relationship, and you need to make a decision as to which way to go. Only you are going to know which way to go in this relationship, my darling Taurus. Only you can answer that question. Unfortunately, I can't. But I can tell you that you need to decide which way you'll go, because you've got the Seven of Pentacles there. I feel that it's important for you to contemplate, reflect, spend time. Do not make any hasty decisions. We are in Mercury retrograde. We are in the time of contemplating, reflecting, working out maybe what didn't go right, and really go within and decide which way forward you do want to take this relationship, my darling Taurus. So if I'm going to put it all together, like I said, this sometimes life stings. I think this has happened already. I feel it's time for you to put your burdens down, to put another person's burdens down. It is not your time to carry them anymore. This is coming to an end, my darling Taurus. Think about how far you've come. Think about how this relationship has transformed your life, their life. Don't take that for granted, my darling Taurus. Don't dismiss how far you've come. And I feel this relationship still has a ways to go. Take this part of the relationship, leave the bad stuff behind, take this and go plant it in a new direction with this person. But once you've made the decision to move on, move on. Don't go back to these burdens, to these pentacles, to anything. Once you've made the decision to move on, my darling Taurus. That is what I feel is coming in, and I do feel that you will move in the right direction. So love it, love it. So if you are enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. I would love it if you could, like, share, comment, subscribe, please. It really does help my channel grow. It does something to the algorithm, pushes my content out, especially an emoji. Like, even just an emoji in the comments would, really help my channel here, if you don't mind. And let us get final messages for you. Can't make this up. There's your golden opportunity. You have the golden opportunity to make this right, to move in a new direction and leave behind what hasn't been working, my darling Taurus. Yeah, can't. Big happy changes. I'm loving this for you. This is the energy I was feeling. Release what hasn't worked out, my darling Taurus, and move forward. Yeah, no need to worry, they say. The angels are telling you, my darling Taurus, that this is going to work out. Yes, sometimes life stings, but, that's life. It's how you move forward and what you do with the new energy that makes all the difference. Perfect timing, they say. Yes, it is. And you've got a yes. It's for you, my darling Taurus. This is a beautiful reading. I mean, I feel so positive about this. I don't feel that there is anything negative here at all for you, my darling Taurus. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon. Hi there, my darling Geminis. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to your reading for the week of November the 17th, 2025. So, my darling Geminis, we're just going to jump right in and start off with an overarching energy using the Spirit Animal Oracle cards. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then finish off with Angel Answer cards. All right, my darling Gemini, what messages does Gemini need to know for this week of the 17th of November 2025? What does Gemini need to know for this week? Snake Spirit, time to heal. Yeah, I love this. And I feel during this, because we are still in the throes of Mercury retrograde here, I feel that this is a really good time for us, you, to, heal, to, reflect on how far you've come, to realize what you've achieved, to realize whatever you've been through, my darling Geminis, has been for a reason. My Nana used to always say, if God will bring you to it, he'll bring you through it. And look, I know not everyone believes in God, and I certainly, I'm not religious at all. I'm spiritual, but definitely not religious. But, she was. And, yeah, she just used to say, if God will bring you to it, he will bring you through it. So if spirit will bring you to something, they will bring you through it. You are never given more than you can handle. You are given what you are needed to learn, is what I feel, my darling Geminis. And even sometimes when you think, well, why did I need to learn, that? Why did I need to have that pain? I feel because you had to learn something from it, and maybe you will teach someone how to get through that same situation. I feel that is my purpose here, is that, I've been through a lot of things, and, but I've also learnt a lot of things, a lot of how to heal, how to, not fix myself, I shouldn't say that, but to, learn how to realize that it was for a greater purpose than I was unaware of at the time, or that I was aware of at the time. So, but I am now. So, and it's a life's work. I am still healing, and it will be that case of, making it a life's work, because I don't think we ever fully, recover or heal, but it's a journey, my darling Gemini. So I feel for you, this time would be, it's a good time for you to heal and maybe allow others to help you as well. So that sort of popped into my head. So let us consult the tarot and see what messages we've got coming in for you, my darling Geminis. What does Gemini need to know for this week of the 17th of November 2025? God, we're getting so close to Christmas. I love Christmas, but I am so far behind. Anyway. All right, let's get messages for you, my darling Geminis. Oh, one of my favourite cards in this deck, the Three of Cups. Joy, happiness, love. Here it comes. The Nine of Pentacles. Wow. New and independent wealth, luxuries, and the Seven of Wands. Yeah. All right. I'm loving what I'm seeing here, my darling Geminis. So what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off here with the Three of Cups. And like I said, this is joy. This is happiness. This is celebrating with those that mean something to you, that are your tribe, my darling Geminis. Like, finding who that is and, just being in their energy. If they give off an energy of, joy and happiness, be with them, absorb that energy, take on that energy, surround yourself with those that love you, my darling Geminis. I feel that you will, these are the people that will help you heal, my darling Geminis, is what I feel here, is that, being with these people, being with this person, it might only just be one person, but being with this person will heal your heart. You will, feel joy just spending time with this person. So I love this energy for you, my darling Geminis. So make sure, and look, this is also a card of celebration, a reason to celebrate. So there may be some news coming in where it gives you a reason to celebrate as well, my darling Geminis. I love this for you. And then you have the divine Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is pre-Empress energy. This is a card of gratitude and luxuries. It's a card of having everything, that you need. It's independent energy. I feel that it's also Virgo type of energy because of that, independent type of energy. But, it's just me, the way I read it. But it is kind of like I said, pre-Empress energy. It is the card of gratitude and luxuries and just knowing that you have enough, my darling Geminis, that, you can see she has 3 pentacles here and 6 here. she is happy to give away these 3 pentacles because she always has 6 for herself. She never gives away any more of herself or her resources than she has plenty of, if that makes sense. So I feel for you this week that you're feeling in that energy of having more than enough, which I love. It is a beautiful energy. And I am drawn to see the bird. Her gaze is on this bird. It's a sign of focus. So I feel that it would be important to you to focus on one thing that you want to achieve. Focus on, what that is, whether it's work, whether it's a relationship, whether it's, your home, your family, something that, what is it that you're wanting, my darling? What would bring you this 9 of Pentacles energy? What would make you feel gratitude and luxury, my darling Geminis? It'll be different for everyone. Only you know that. But focus on that. Find your why, my darling Geminis. That's sort of what popped into my head here. So, yeah, love this. Beautiful energy. And then you have the 7 of Wands. So the 7 of Wands is a card of defending yourself, needing to defend your position at the top of a hill. I feel, though, in this energy that you may feel that you need to defend your choices, defend your decisions, my darling Geminis. For whatever reason, I don't know, it'll be different for everyone, but I feel there's that energy there of, standing up for yourself. You need to stand up for yourself. The 7 of Wands is a card of conviction. When you know that something is right, when you know that something is for you, deep down inside, if you know it, this is it. And I feel that for you. I feel that you will be so passionate about something. It's a card, like I said, the card of conviction. When you know that something is for you, do that. Do more of that, my darling Geminis. And I feel that you need to stand up for yourself. I feel that you need to have a voice here, that you need to speak your truth, speak what is on your mind, speak what you're passionate about, my darling Geminis, because this is the week to do it, is what I feel for you. So if I'm going to put it all together, I just feel that, you do need to take some time this week to heal and allow, because of this 3 of Cups here, this is, your tribe. I feel allow those people, person, if it's only one person, but allow those people that lift you up, to help you heal, my darling Geminis. And if it's only one person that does that, amazing. Lucky you, is what I feel. But yeah, I feel that you're being encouraged to find that place within you that gives you that 9 of Pentacles vibes, that independent, that gratitude and luxuries. You need to find that place within you. Don't give away more than you have either. Be like the 9 of Pentacles. Give a little, keep some for yourself. And look, that's the law of attraction. What we give out comes back to us. That is what I feel. What I give out will always come back to me tenfold. And that's not why I do it. It's not why I give, but I know that like they say, it's better to give than receive, but no, I think it's nice to receive as well. But it brings me joy. That's all I can say. It brings me joy to be able to give. So anyway, I'm going off on a tangent now. Back to you. So yeah, I just feel this week you are going to celebrate with someone, with some people, with those that lift you up. Let them help you is what I feel. Surround yourself in the energy of gratitude and luxuries, my darling Geminis, and focus on doing more of that. And have the courage of your convictions. Stand up for yourself. Know that that what you're doing and where you want to go is right for you, my darling Geminis. That is what I feel is coming in for you this week. Alrighty. So if you have been enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. Would love it if you could please like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel. It's free, doesn't cost you anything, and it really does help my channel grow. It just shows the algorithm, or tells the algorithm, that my content is worth putting out there. So I would love it if you could do that. Emoji. Would be good. All right, let's get final messages for you. Can't make this up. Success. What did I say? This is the universe saying I meant what I said, my darling Geminis. Yeah. Let go and let it flow. Let go to receive, my darling Geminis. Let go of any preconceived ideas that you have and allow, just allow it to come to you, and allow other people to help you. And there's another one of, if you believe, ask, believe, receive. You need to be able to believe in order to be able to receive, my darling Geminis. Not the right time, they say. Don't stop. Yeah. You know, with the not the right time, it could just be that it's not the right time for you to stop. Keep going forward, my darling Geminis, because from what I see here, you have some beautiful energies coming through and some beautiful people coming in to help you on your journey, my love. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon. Hi there, my darling Cancerians. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to your reading for the week of November the 17th, 2025. So, my darling Cancerians, we're just going to jump right in and start off with an overarching energy using the Spirit Animal Oracle cards. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then we will finish off with Angel Answer cards. All right, my darling Cancerians, what messages does Cancer need to know for this week of November the 17th? What does Cancer need to know? And we are still in the throes of Mercury retrograde, so how's that going for everyone? Let me know. Drop a comment, let me know below. Bat spirit, a rebirth is assured. Ooh, love it. So let's see if we get the death card in your reading, my darling Cancerians, because that is, you know, change and transformation, rebirth, maybe even the Empress card, which is the birth of something new. So there'll be something good coming in for you this week, my darling Cancerians. And I mean, it's a good time because of Mercury retrograde. We have gone back, we've reflected, we've, you know, you've gone through, maybe rehashed or redone, or, you know, re-something, which is what happens in retrogrades. So, you know, if that has happened, a rebirth is on the cards for you, my darling Cancerians. Anyway, let us consult the tarot and see what messages we've got coming in for you, my darling Cancerians. What does Cancer need to know for this week of November the 17th? Nine of Wands. Justice. Oh, love it. God, a Justice card hasn't come up for a long time. Ah, what did I say? That is the universe saying I meant what I said. There's the Death card. Rebirth. Life, death, rebirth. Wow. I love it when the cards all come out like that. Amazing. It's definitely the universe saying I meant what I said. So what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off with the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is, they classify that as the wounded warrior in the tarot. It's that card of, you know, just you've gone through something 8 times. It's time to give it another go, my darling Cancerians. It's a card of not giving up. Keep going, keep persevering, keep moving forward, keep pushing forward, my darling Cancerians, because you're almost there. And I feel that here. You're so close. You're almost there. You have your justice is coming in. It's coming. This change and transformation. It's coming. It's almost there. Please don't give up. So close. You know, it's a card of do not give up 5 minutes before the miracle happens, my darling Cancerians, because I feel that you have been going and pushing and moving forward and doing all the right things, my darling Cancerians, and that is amazing that you have kept going. You're feeling, though, tired. I don't blame you. Because like I said, this is a card of trying something 9 times. 8 times, and it's, you just got to give it one last go, my darling Cancerians. So keep moving forward. It's coming for you. I mean, here it is. It's here for you on the table. Because then you've got the beautiful Justice card, and I feel this is karmic justice coming in. Something has happened. There's been some situation, I feel, whether it's between you and someone else, or it's, you know, just a series of events that have happened that have caused you to feel that there's been an injustice, my darling Cancerians. And look, this is Libran energy as well. So if you have Libra in your chart, I would definitely go and say, watch the Libra reading, because there could be a message there for you. So the scales of justice come in when there has been an injustice, my darling Cancerians. You are reaping your justice here. I feel it. I know it. Like I said, when I pulled that a rebirth is assured, I could feel that there was death. There was that change and transformation going to happen. And that will be as a result of you getting your karmic justice here, my darling Cancerians. So whether that is, you know, whether it's been a divorce that you've gone through, whether, you know, a relationship has ended, whether it's been a job that went wrong and they fired you for no reason and you're getting your justice there. I feel some kind of maybe payout as well, so take that how it resonates, but I just feel that you're really looking at some kind of justice. And, you know, there is really something that you have been, and like I said, you've been going through it. You are literally the wounded warrior because of this situation. But it's time for you to receive, my darling Cancerians. It is time for you to reap your rewards and get your justice here. It's coming. So do not give up. And then, like I said, you have the beautiful Death card as well. So as I said, you know, the Death card, this is Scorpio energy as well. So if you do have Scorpio as well, so you've got Scorpio and Libra here. So if you have either of those or both of those in your charts, I would definitely go and watch those readings, because there has been some really profound messages coming through this week. So there could be a message there for you. But the Death card is all about change and transformation and life, death, rebirth. It does not ever mean literal death, my darling Cancerians. And, you know, this is what the movies and Hollywood do. They sensationalize. Well, they make it fit, don't they? So if there's ever a horror movie and the Death card comes up, they all, it's going to mean death. But it does not. The Death card is change and transformation. It is moving from, it is the death of an old way of doing things. It is the death of an old you transformed into a new you, my darling Cancerians. And that's kind of what I feel is happening here for you. I feel this working hard, going through it, not giving up, getting your karmic rewards, your justice is going to result in this beautiful change and transformation for you. You will be reborn, my darling Cancerians. That is what I feel is coming in for you with this reading. And I've probably already just put it all together for you, but I will go through it again with this. A rebirth is assured. It is so amazing that this death card has come up, and that's what this says, because this whole reading is a rebirth, in as far as I can see. You've been through it. You've worked hard. You've kept going. You haven't given up, my darling Cancerians. You will be getting your karmic justice, your karmic rewards. It's coming. Don't give up. Trust, believe, receive. And throughout that, because of that, as a result of that, you will go through this amazing change and transformation and rebirth and come out the other side amazing, healed, strong, powerful, and empowered. My darling Cancerians, that is what I feel is coming in for you this week. And that energy is just amazing. So if you are enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. I mean, I am very active and interactive in the comments, and, you know, I'd really love it if you could like, share, comment, subscribe, especially to my channel, because, you know, subscribing it's free, and it just does something to the algorithm, pushes my content out, allows other people that may need to see this message, see it, and I'd appreciate it. All right, let's get final messages for you, my darling Cancerians. You can't make this up. Compromise. There's the scales of balance. There is your justice right there. This is literally the universe saying, again, I meant what I said. I love it when the cards, repeating cards, come up. Remain positive, they say. Yes. Remain positive to get what it is that you want. Can't make this up. The situation will improve. Well, I can already see that. This situation is definitely on the improve. So do not worry or doubt that. You're ready, they say. Yes, you are, my darling, because you've got a yes. And it's the yes with the exclamation point. There are two yeses in this deck. One has an exclamation point and one doesn't. And you have the exclamation point. This is such a beautiful, transformational, spirit-led, the universe saying I meant what I said type of reading, my darling Cancerians, and I just love it. Drop me a comment. Let me know what is happening for you. Do you feel this energy? It is amazing. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon. Hi there, my darling Leos. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to your reading for the week of November the 17th, 2025. So, my darling Leos, we're just going to jump right in and start off with an overarching energy using the Spirit Animal Oracle. And then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then we will finish off with Angel Answer cards. All right, my darling Leos, what messages does Leo need to know for the week of November the 17th, 2025? What does Leo need to know? Oh, I love this one. Dog spirit. Be loyal to what you love. Yeah. And I mean, that can be what you love, who you love, you know, be in that space of, I guess, being loyal to what you love. So I feel, you know, for you, my darling Leos, to, you know, to not compromise on that is what I feel may be around you this week. To, you know what you love and embrace that. You know, as it says, be loyal to that. Really, you know, don't compromise on what it is that you love for anybody, anything, anytime, my darling Leos. Anyway, let us consult the tarot and see what messages we've got coming in for you for this week of the 17th. What messages does Leo need to know? We are still in the throes of Mercury retrograde, so drop me a comment and let me know how's that been going for you. Oh, Page of Wands. The Aries just had that. As the pages are coming out. 4 of Wands. Oh, and the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, this looks good. Looks good, looks good. Be loyal to what you love. What I feel here is being loyal to who you love, because you've got the commitment card here and some kind of change in your fortunes, maybe to do with person, love person. So, getting some messages here. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off here with the Page of Wands. As I said, Aries just had this, but if you've been watching me for a while, you know that pages in the tarot are messengers, and knights are as well, but I feel that the pages are more of that. They're very young, immature, kind of energy. And they, because it's the start of the suit of the wands. And the Page of Wands is all about, you can see, going on some kind of adventure. I feel that there may be this week a spark of, I want to do that, or being more adventurous, my darling Leos. You can see he holds the Ace of Wands here and it's glowing. So I feel that, you're going to be inspired this week to, go for something that you really want, go for someone that you really want, my darling Leos, just with, what else is on the table here, because you've got the Wheel of Fortune. There is going to be, I think, and I feel that it's going to happen like that it's going to, your fortunes are going to change. Something is going to change really quickly, and you will be inspired to change direction, go on a new adventure here, my darling Leos. And I feel that it has to do with a love relationship, whether it's, doesn't have to be romantic love. It could be the love of a friend. It could be, the love of a family member. It could be a work colleague even, or something like that. But I feel that you're being, and it could even just be a situation. It doesn't have to be a person, but I feel that you are going to, something's going to change, and you are going to get a spark of inspiration to go in a new direction, my darling Leos, and commit to something, because now you have the Four of Wands. And look, the Four of Wands is a very a very spiritual card. It is the 1111 card. You can see here. It is also, some readers also say that it's a portal, and I kind of feel that for you, because I feel that you will be stepping into a new kind of phase, a new portal in your life, my darling Leos. But I feel that you're being encouraged here to make a commitment to something, because this is like the marriage card. The Hierophant is, also a marriage card here. But this one, you can see they're celebrating being together. They're celebrating a union, I feel. They're celebrating a commitment to each other. And I feel that that is the energy that's around you, that you're going to feel that you can really commit now to this person, place, or thing, my darling Leos, because it's going to change quickly. Something is going to change very quickly and spark this inspiration in you to want to commit deeper to whatever this person, place, or thing is. And look, it'll be different for everyone. I'm reading for a lot of you, so it will be different for everyone. But yeah, feel it. Love it's for you, my darling Leos. And then you have, as I said, the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is, a card of your fortunes turning. And I do feel in this case that these fortunes are turning in your favor, my darling Leos. But I do feel that we still control the wheel. So the misconception I feel that is out there with a lot of tarot readers about the Wheel of Fortune is that, it's a lottery ticket. Go buy a lottery ticket. You don't have to do anything. Fortunes will change. And I don't agree with that, because I still feel we have control. We have control over free will. We have control over our destiny. We have control over what we do with certain opportunities, my darling Leo. Do not leave anything to chance is what I feel to tell you here off the Wheel of Fortune. I feel that you have the potential for your fortunes turning. And like I said, it's going to happen like that. If something's just going to spark something in you, you're going to go, whoa, here's a change. Here's the opportunity. I'm inspired to do this. I'm inspired to commit to this, my darling Leo. That's what I feel is coming in for you off this Wheel of Fortune. So if I'm going to put it all together, I just feel that, like I said, there is going to be a situation where something's going to change. The wheel is definitely going to turn in your favor. But just as I said, you have control over the wheel and which way it spins. But I feel you are going to control this fated destiny, whatever you want to call it, and it is going to spark this inspiration in you to commit deeper to a person, place, or thing. And I do feel very good about this for you, my darling Leos. And as this dog spirit says, be loyal to what you love. So whatever situation or whichever direction you choose, come from a place of love, my darling Leos. I feel that's an important aspect of this for you, and you will not go wrong. If you always come from a place of love, whenever you make a decision, you will not go wrong. What does your heart say, my darling Leos? I feel that is what is happening for you, but this is a beautiful energy coming in for you, my darling Leos. So if you are enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. You know, I would love it if you could please like, share, comment, subscribe. It really does help my channel grow. Lets me know that I'm, on the right track and that you're enjoying the readings, and lets the algorithm know too. So yeah, I'd love it. Just drop me a comment or even just a little emoji down below. All right, let's get final messages for you. Improving health. Yeah, look, that could just be a byproduct of you looking after yourself better. Peaceful resolution. Yeah, feel that anyway. Listen to your intuition. Yeah. And that's all. I feel that's connected really to this Page of Wands too, because, you're going to get the spark of inspiration, but you need to listen to what that spark is. You need to listen to what it's trying to tell you in order, I feel, for you to make that right choice. You're ready, they say. Yes, you are. And you've got a yes. Love this for you, my darling Leos. Love, love, love. So I do feel that there is some beautiful energies coming in. And like I said to you, if you come from a place of love, you will never go wrong, my darling Leos. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon. Hi there, my darling Virgos. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to your reading for the week of November the 17th, 2025. So, my darling Virgos, we're just going to jump right in and start off with an overarching energy using the Spirit Animal Oracle cards. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then finish off with Angel Answer cards. All right, my darling Virgos, what messages does Virgo need to know for this week of November the 17th, 2025? And we are still in the throes of Mercury retrograde, so I hope everyone's been coping with that. I actually like Mercury retrograde. It gives me a time to reflect, go back, slow down, things like that. I find that that's my excuse to do all that. All right. Ooh, Eagle Spirit. Spirit has your back. Yeah, love this. See, I told you. Mercury retrograde. Love it. Spirit has your back, my darling Virgo. So, I feel that this week, that there is a lot of, I felt the whole of November, there's been a lot of spiritual energy around, a lot of, the veil is still thin, is what I feel. And that, anyone that maybe have crossed over, any of your, angels, spirits, guides, anything like that. I feel that, that energy is close, if that makes sense. So I love to see that spirit has our back, my darling Virgos. And I say our because I am a Virgo. All right, my darling Virgos, let us consult the tarot and see what messages we've got coming in for you. What does Virgo need to know for this week of the 17th of November? Getting so much closer to Christmas. All right. The Emperor. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, love it. Ooh. And the Eight of Wands. Something's coming in quickly. My darling Virgos, something is coming in quickly. Wow. I could just read this right now and tell you what I think of this, but I will not. I will slow it down, otherwise the reading will be over before we've even gotten going. All right, so what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off here with the Emperor. And the Emperor, this is Aries energy. So if you do have any Aries in your chart, my darling Virgos, I would encourage you to go and watch the Aries reading. But I feel this energy here is us. I feel, even though this is fire and we are earth, I feel that this is our energy this week. I feel that we are going to be embodying the energy of the Emperor, my darling Virgos. And look, sometimes the Emperor gets a bad rap that he's a bit too controlling, but I feel we need to be in this circumstances, in this week. I feel that it is important for us to take the lead, step up, and I feel this is work. As that we're, and it could be a relationship too. Hey, some people might like that. To take the lead. So I do feel that we are being encouraged to step up, take the lead, just show what we can do. Because we've got the Three of Pentacles here, which is a card of putting your work on display. And I feel that, we are going to get recognition and reward for hard work, for work that we have done, my darling Virgos, which I love. I mean, this is beautiful energy. I'm feeling empowered by this energy. You can see this Emperor, he sits on his throne. He's got his world in his hands, and he has control over his world. Of all that he sees, of all that he surveys, he has control, and he will not relinquish that control to anyone, my darling Virgos. So I just feel this is the energy we're embodying this week of we are going to step up, take the lead, take control, and show what we can actually do. My darling Virgos, show the leader that we are. Step up, show what has been hiding in us, if this has been hiding in you, my darling Virgos. I love this energy, feeling very empowered here. Because like I said, then you've got the Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles is all about putting work on display and teamwork and, really showing what you can do here, my darling Virgos. That card of teamwork makes the dream work, my darling Virgos. But I feel in this energy, you can see, I mean, in the traditional tarot, there's two people here, and they are admiring this other person's, work here. Reading old tarot books and things like that, it's actually the card of apprenticeship. It's the card of this young apprentice is showing off his work, what he has done to, the people that have taught him how to do that work. And this goes all the way through to, to the Eight of Pentacles, which is mastery. So the person in the traditional tarot on the Three of Pentacles is the apprentice. The person on the Eight of Pentacles is that person now turned into the master of his craft. So I feel that this energy is encouraging us, like I said, stepping up, taking the lead, and putting our work on display. I feel that we are going to be admired for this gorgeous quality work that we're doing. We have some gift, or you have some gift, skill, or ability, my darling Virgos, that you're being encouraged to put on display, that you're being encouraged to shine, to let it shine, my darling Virgos. Whether this is hidden or this is just something that you don't let out often, it's time, my darling Virgos, to let it out, to let it shine, to be who you are meant to be, to live your authentic self here, my darling Virgos. I'm loving this energy. Like I feel like I'm buzzing from this. And then you've got the Eight of Wands. This is going to happen fast, my darling Virgos. This is going to happen so quickly, it's probably going to make your head spin, is what I feel here. And like I said, if this is to do with a love relationship as well, then I feel that this is going to be like coming in so fast, sweep you off your feet type of energy, that, you know, this relationship is going to be thrust into the spotlight, is what I feel. And I don't think you're going to be upset about it. Put it that way. You know, if it's not something that you want on display in the relationship, then I'd be careful if I were you, because I feel that this is coming, you know, with the Three of Pentacles there, it's coming out. Your work is on display. You are going to be admired for that. So, I mean, it could be a relationship, but I'm not feeling that as much. I mean, in the traditional tarot, they used to call the Eight of Wands the arrows of love. So in a love reading, you know, this is love coming in quickly, but I don't feel necessarily that this is love. I feel this is work, because we've got the Emperor there. We're being encouraged to embody that Emperor energy, to take control over what we're doing, take the lead, step up, my darling Virgos, and something's going to come in fast. I reckon it's going to be recognition and reward is going to come in fast for us. Love this. I feel this energy's been around us for a little while, of putting work on display, stepping up, taking the lead, and being recognized for that, my darling Virgos. And here it is, coming in fast. Blink and you miss it type of energy. So be aware of what this is, my darling Virgo. So if I'm going to put it all together, and I probably already have, but I just feel we need to embody this energy of the Emperor. Step up, take control, take the lead, become a leader, become a true leader in your work, my darling Virgos. Take control, show what you can do. Put your work on display with this Three of Pentacles, my darling Virgos. Show off what you can do and be proud of what you can do, because it's coming in, and it's coming in fast, my darling Virgos. So watch it, because this is going to be amazing. I feel very eye-opening, amazing energy coming in for us this week, my darling Virgos. So if you are enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. You know, I would love it if you could please like, share, comment, subscribe. It really does help my channel grow, does something to the algorithm, you know, and just pushes my content out. And I'd love it if you could help me out with that. And yeah. All right, let's get final messages, my darling Virgos. Yeah, look for a sign, they say. And I feel with that Spirit has your back, definitely look for a sign, because I feel Spirit is going to be sending you signals. Ask your angels if you need guidance, if you are uncertain, if you feel that taking the lead isn't right for you. Ask your angels for guidance. Improving health. That's come out a lot, the improving health card. You know, it's obviously that energy around with Mercury going retrograde. It is a good time to go within, reflect, you know, and heal if you need to. Take action, they say. Yes, that is the Emperor taking action. not sitting back, not sitting on your hands, my darling Virgos. And you've got a yes. And it's the yes with the exclamation point. There are two yeses in this deck. One has an exclamation point and one doesn't. This one has the exclamation point. You have it. It's the yes of these cards. And what I see is amazing energy coming in for us this week, my darling Virgos. So, yeah, I just feel we need to be putting our beautiful selves on display and taking the lead. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon. Hi there, my darling Librans. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to your reading for the week of November the 17th, 2025. So, my darling Librans, we're just going to jump right in and start off with an overarching energy using the Spirit Animal Oracle cards. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then finish off with Angel Answer cards. All right, my darling Librans, let us see what's coming in for you for this week of November the 17th. We are still in the throes of Mercury retrograde, so just wonder how everyone's going. Drop me a comment below and let me know how you're going with how this Mercury retrograde has been for you. I've been loving it. It's been good for me, but anyway. All right. Snake Spirit, time to heal. Now, you saw me shuffle those. Gemini just got this exact same card. And yeah, so that's why I'm loving this Mercury retrograde. It's a really good time during Mercury retrograde to heal any wounds, because, you know, we tend to, you know, the energy tends to sort of go back and slow down. We can take the time to heal ourselves. We can take the time to rest, relax, recover, you know, decide that, slow down, you know, and just reflect on what's happened this year. I mean, boy, we're nearly at the end of the year. One more month to go. Like, it's just crazy how quickly this year has gone. And we're starting to come into the party season. You know, you guys in America, whoever's watching this in the US, with your Thanksgiving, and then you have, then we've got Christmas and then New Year, and then, boy, it's a new year. It's going to be 2026, and I will have kind of gotten, you know, whiplash from how quick this year has gone, because it literally has flown. Anyway, so this week, my darling Librans, you are being encouraged to rest, relax, recover, heal yourself. Let us consult the tarot and see what messages we've got coming in for you, my darling Librans. What does Libra need to know for this week of November 17th? Ace of Cups, love it. King of Wands. And the Nine of Pentacles, yeah, love it. I think Gemini got that as well. All right, my darling Librans. So what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards. Then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off here with the beautiful Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is your cup of joy, my darling Librans. It is, you know, it's a gift from the heart. It's an opportunity coming, an opportunity of love coming in for you, my darling Librans. So whether it is that you are looking for a new love, if that's what you're healing from, if you're healing from a broken heart or anything like that, I feel that's not going to stick around for very long, my darling Librans, because here is your cup running over. This is your cup of joy, as I said, my darling Librans. You can see it's just overflowing. You know, she could easily dip that back in if it gets empty, and it will just continuously flow, my darling Librans. So I feel for you off this that there is a gift coming to you. Someone is going to offer you a gift of love, my darling Librans, and you're going to feel joy from this. I feel that will help you heal, because as that says, time to heal. I just feel this is going to help your beautiful heart heal from whatever happened in the past. And then you have the King of Wands. So I love this. I feel that you're embodying the King of Wands this week, my darling Librans, that you're just taking action. You are just going for what you want, taking the lead, taking control, leaving behind that, I feel that taking the lead and taking action will allow you to heal as well, because you're just going to put it behind you, my darling Librans. I feel that you'll be taking this horse by the reins here and moving on, moving into whatever, onto or whoever whatever direction you want to go. I feel you're leaving in the past what's in the past, my darling Librans, and really going for what you want, which I love. Because the King of Wands, he sits on his throne. He's bold, assertive, brave. He goes for exactly what he wants, and he doesn't care what anybody else thinks. He's like being an entrepreneur of the tarot. Like, he is inventive, he's creative, he gets the job done, my darling Librans. And I feel that will be this, being that you're embodying this energy, that this is you this week, that you will be in that energy of just taking action, being bold, assertive, and moving towards what it is you want, my darling Librans. And then you have the beautiful Nine of Pentacles, and I feel that this is where you're wanting to go. Like, I feel that this is, I shouldn't say where you're wanting to go, I feel that this is where you're going to be. Once you take that action that you need to take, you will be in this energy of the Nine of Pentacles, where you're, feeling in that position of gratitude and luxuries, that you have everything that you want, my darling Librans. I mean, this is a card of independent wealth and success. Like I said, it's a card of being in an environment of success, my darling Librans. You can see here she has 3 pentacles here and 6 here. She is happy to give away these 3 pentacles here because she always has 6 for herself. It is that law of reciprocity. What you give out comes back to you tenfold. And I feel that you will be in this energy. This is pre-Empress energy. I don't remember if I said that, but it is gratitude, luxuries. You will be feeling abundant, my darling Librans, which I love for you. Love for you. If anything's going to make you heal, this reading will, I feel. So, it is just beautiful. And look, it's pretty straightforward too. I don't feel I need to sort of go on too much about it. But if I am going to put it all together, I just feel that with this Time to Heal card, I feel that you're taking the lead. You're taking the action here. You're stepping up. You're putting behind you what has hurt you, my darling Librans, and embodying the energy of the King of Wands and just going for it. I feel that, you're just taking action towards whatever goal, wish, or dream it is that you want. You're going to be inspired by this beautiful gift from the heart from someone, I feel. And it is just going to make you feel that you're in this beautiful Nine of Pentacles energy of gratitude, luxuries, anything, everything that you want here, my darling Librans. This beautiful pre-Empress energy. This is the result. Your cup of joy is coming. You will well and truly be healing from this energy, my darling, with this energy, I should say, not from this energy, but with this energy, my darling Librans. So if you are enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. I would love to know if this resonates with you, and please drop me a comment. Please like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel as well. So few of you that watch my readings are subscribed. It's free, and it really helps my channel grow, and I would really very much appreciate it. All right, let us get final messages for you, my darling Librans. Can't make this up. Here it comes. Abundance. This is coming in for you. It's all over your reading. This is what is going to help you heal, my darling Librans. Yeah, meditation brings answers. If you need some answers, go within, meditate, my darling Librans. Yeah, and listen to your intuition. They say, you know, it will not let you down. You know, trust that if you need answers, go within, my darling Librans. Not the right time, they say. Choose a new direction. Yeah, I feel that this is telling you that it's just not the right time to stay where you are. It's time to choose a new direction. That is what you should, that is the energy that you are going to embody here with that King of Wands, is taking the lead, taking action in a new direction towards your success, your happiness, your love, your joy. Heal. Heal thyself, my darling Librans. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon. Hi there, my darling Scorpios. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to your reading for the week of November the 17th. So if it is your birthday this week, my darling Scorpios, a big happy birthday from me to you. Hope you have a wonderful birthday. So let us jump right into your reading. We're going to start off with overarching energy using the Spirit Animal Oracle cards. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then finish off with Angel Answer cards. All right, my darling Scorpios, what messages does Scorpio need to hear for the week of 17th of November 2025? I cannot believe we're in the middle of November. Is going to be Christmas soon. Oh my God. This year is flying. All right. Let's see what we've got for you. Our spirit. You see clearly now. Yeah, I love this. You see clearly now, my darling Scorpios. So where all that murky, cloudy, veil-thin type of illusion type of energy has been, clarity is coming in for you, my darling Scorpios. That's what I feel here, is this is clarity. I'll be very surprised, you know, if we see the Queen of Swords, King of Swords, Ace of Swords, anything like that. Clarity coming in for you, my darling Scorpios. So let's just leave that there and consult the tarot and see what messages we've got coming in for you, my darling Scorpios. What does Scorpio need to know for this week of November the 17th? Now that nearly turned over when I lost the card. So that's why I don't take pop outs, because if the card wants to come out, it's going to come out regardless. So yeah, anyway. 9 of Pentacles. So we've got 4 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, and 4 of Cups. Okie dokie. All right, my darling Scorpios. What I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together. So you start here with the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles is a card of, you know, holding on tightly to something, to whether it's, you know, an idea, whether it's, you know, an old way of doing things. Something is it's something that you're not wanting to let go of, my darling Scorpios. And the question I will ask you is, what are you holding on to for fear of letting go, my darling Scorpios? Tell me, what could that be? What are you holding on to for fear of letting go? That is what is coming in for you. And, you know, I've probably already told you this story before, but, you know, I was always taught that when, you know, you scoop up a handful of sand and you hold it really tightly in your hands like that, it falls through your fingers. However, if you just scoop up sand and cup it and allow it to sit there in your hands, it stays there. So the message there is to not hold on so tightly, but to, allow something to be free, to come and go, something. I just feel that there's something that you're holding on to, whether it's an old way of doing something, whether it's a person, whether it's a place or thing. I feel that you're being encouraged here to let that go, my darling. Or let go your control over the outcome of something. That's kind of what I feel here, my darling Scorpio. So, take that how it resonates, but that's kind of what I think. Then you've got the beautiful Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is a card of gratitude and luxuries. It's pre-Empress energy as well. So, it's a beautiful card of independent wealth and success and really standing in your own abundance and power, my darling Scorpios. And I feel this is what you see clearly now about, that you can have this, my darling Scorpios, that you can be in this energy and have it. But I feel that you need to let go of some old ideas here, or not be so focused on what hasn't worked out. Be focused on what could be, my darling Scorpios. You can see on this card here, she has 3 pentacles here and 6 here. She is happy to give away those 3 pentacles there because she always has 6 for herself. It's that law of reciprocity, my darling Scorpios. It's what we give out comes back to us. We can give out a little to know that we're going to get back. Be comfortable giving, knowing that you will get it back tenfold, my darling Scorpios. That's kind of what I think. I also am drawn to her. You can see her gaze here is on this bird. I feel that it's important for you to focus on what you do want, like I said, not on what hasn't worked out. Focus on where you want to go, not where you've been. Because the universe is literal. It will give you more of what you think about and what you focus on and what you put your intention behind, my darling Scorpios. So make sure it's only on positive. And then you have the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups in the tarot is that card of, like I said, being focused on, it's a card of apathy and boredom for a start. It's like looking at things and going, you've tried something 3 times and it hasn't worked out here, and being so focused on what hasn't worked out that you miss this opportunity that could be coming in for you, my darling Scorpios. That, I feel, is your Nine of Pentacles there. I feel that you need to be focused on where you want to go, as I said, not where you have been, not what hasn't worked out, because that's what's happening here. She is so focused on what hasn't worked out that she can't see this other opportunity, or she doesn't want to see that other opportunity because she thinks it's just not going to work out either. So you need to reframe your mindset, my darling Scorpios, into, like I said, being focused on what could be, not what hasn't been, if that makes sense. Because as that owl spirit says, is you will see clearly now. You will see that you can have, do, be anything that you want, as long as you can see it, imagine it, and put your intention behind it, my darling Scorpios. That's what I feel this reading is saying to you. Release what no longer serves you. Release the need or the want to hold on too tightly to an old idea, an old way of doing things. Don't be so focused on what hasn't worked out, because you're going to miss this opportunity, this beautiful Nine of Pentacles that's coming in. It's asking you to focus on what you do want, not on what you don't want, my darling Scorpios. You will see clearly now. I have no doubt about it. If you can release the need to only look at what hasn't worked out, my darling Scorpios, that's your message for this week, I feel. So if you are enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. I would love it if you could please like, share, comment, subscribe, help me out. Drop me even just an emoji in the comments. It really does help my channel grow and costs nothing. So I'd love it. And I love chatting to you guys. So if you want to have a chat, put it in the comments. All right, let's get final messages for you. Romance. So maybe it was a relationship that didn't work out and you're too afraid to move into something else. Romance is always available to us. If you believe, you need to ask, believe, receive. If you believe that you can have, do, be anything, my darling Scorpios, you can. That's what I said. If you need help, ask your angels. They're around you. They want to help you, my darling Scorpios. You just need to let them. Not the right time, they say. There's something better, yeah. So it's literally saying to you, it's not the right time for you to be stuck and hold on tightly to what hasn't worked out. It is not the right time. There is something better coming in for you, my darling Scorpios. I can see it. You've got the Nine of Pentacles there, the gratitude, luxuries. It's coming. You see clearly now to stop looking at what hasn't worked out and focus on what has and what is and what could be, my darling Scorpios. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon. Hi there, my darling Sagittarians. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to your reading for the week of November the 17th, 2025. If it is your birthday this week, my darling Sagittarians, a big happy birthday from me to you. So let us jump right into your reading. We're going to start off with an overarching energy using the Spirit Animal Oracle cards. Then we're going to move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here. And then we will finish off with angel answer cards. All right, my darling Sagittarians, we are coming into your birthday season. I hope you all have a beautiful birthday season. Let us consult the Oracle and see what messages we've got coming in for you, darling Sagittarians. Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. Yeah, time for a deep dive. So what is it that you're going to take a deep dive into this week, my darling Sagittarians? Are you going to take more of a deeper dive into your work, your relationships, your whatever, your relationship to yourself, your well-being? What is it, my darling Sagittarians, that you're going to take a deeper dive into this week? We shall consult the tarot and see what messages we've got coming in for you. And look, we're still in Mercury retrograde, so this is a good time for reflection. It's a good time for going back and anything that hasn't worked out, redoing. I mean, that's what the retro is. It's everything, reevaluating, redoing, reflecting, all that kind of energy. All right, let us get messages for you, my darling Sagittarians. The Hermit, Virgo energy, Two of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I love it. All right, 2 major arcana here. So like I said, we've got Virgo energy. So what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off here with the Hermit. And as I said, this is Virgo energy. So if you do have Virgo anywhere in your chart, I would encourage you to go and watch the Virgo reading, because there could be a message here for you. Or it could just be, a significant Virgo in your life as well. So, take that how it resonates. But the Hermit is all about knowledge and wisdom. The meaning of the Hermit is that there is, I mean, in the traditional tarot, there is an old man on top of a hill, and he has a lantern, and inside the lantern is the star, and it's glowing. So the message or the meaning of the Hermit is that he's been going on a long journey, and he's made it to the top of this mountain, and he's gained along the way all the knowledge and wisdom that he needs. But it is now time, my darling Sagittarians, to use all that knowledge and wisdom that you have gained and gathered along the way and put it into practice, my darling Sagittarians. Because you can see on this depiction, you know, she sprouted these, she has gone through some kind of change and transformation on her journey. She's, you know, sprouted these butterfly wings. She has the star in her lantern. It's time now to come down the mountain, my darling Sagittarians, and implement and put into practice what it is that you have learnt on this journey of yours, my darling Sagittarians. That's what I feel is coming in. Well, that's the energy I'm feeling off the Hermit, is to implement what it is that you have learnt on your journey. And then you have the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles is an energy of work hard, play hard. It's an energy of, you know, juggling, you know, sort of juggling energies. You know, you can also see these two pentacles up here. The glow around them has formed an infinity symbol. And as I like to say, an infinity symbol is that symbol of infinite possibilities, my darling Sagittarians. So I feel that you have the potential this week for, you know, infinite possibilities. You know, you've gained all the knowledge and wisdom. You're being asked to take a deep dive into something that it is that you've learnt. And I actually feel the deep dive is taking that deeper dive into what it is that you have learnt on your journey, my darling Sagittarians, just with, you know, what I see on the table here. And that energy of the Two of Pentacles is encouraging you to balance, I feel. Don't give too much to work. Don't give too much to play. Balance out your energies so you feel more in balance. So you feel more, you know, in control. So you feel that you're not burning out in one area or the other, my darling Sagittarians. That's really what I feel off that Two of Pentacles. And then you have the beautiful Wheel of Fortune. Now this has come out, I think this came out for Aries as well. So, oh no, Aries, Leo. So, you know, it seems that there is the energy around of fortunes turning in your favour, especially for you beautiful fire signs, that, you know, there's the potential of your, you know, the wheel spinning in your favour. And as I mentioned in my last reading, I think it was with Leo, that, you know, the Wheel of Fortune, you know, some readers read it as the lottery ticket of the tarot, and I just don't agree with that, because it gives a false sense of hope. It gives you, saying that it's a lottery ticket of the tarot is like saying that you don't have to put any energy or effort into this Wheel of Fortune, which I don't agree with. Everything in our life takes intention and energy. That's the law of attraction. We don't get anything in our life without giving intention to it and putting feeling behind it and putting intention behind it, my darling Sagittarians. So if there is something that you want, you know, if there is something that you're dreaming of or wishing for, you need to put your full intention behind it. You don't just, it's not just going to magically happen. With the Wheel of Fortune, it is saying there is this potential energy here of the fortunes turning in your favour. And I say that because you have to control it, my darling Sagittarians. The wheel spins this way and the wheel spins that way. You know, it'll come in but it is up to you to control which way you want this wheel to spin. And I feel that for you, that you need to, like I said, put your full intention behind it in order for it to go in the direction that you want it to, my darling Sagittarians. But I do feel that there is that potential that things are going to change for you and they will turn in your favor, my darling Sagittarians. So if I'm going to put it all together, I just feel that with the Hermit card here in this time for a deep dive, I feel that they're connected here. And I do feel that you're being encouraged to, you know, you've gained all the knowledge and wisdom that you need. You've gone on the journey. You've walked up the mountain. You've gathered all your resources, everything that you need in order to move forward with what it is that you want to create, achieve in your life, my darling Sagittarians. You are being encouraged not to give too much to one area, is what I feel off the Two of Pentacles, because you're in that sort of juggling type of energy. I feel that you need to balance those energies here. But like I said, with this infinity symbol here, I do feel you have infinite possibilities. And the energy, the fortunes are going to turn in your favor. That is what I feel. But as I said, you still need to control the wheel. Don't just sit back and let fate, life take over. You need to put your intention behind which direction you want this to spin, my darling Sagittarians, and it will spin in your favor, is what I feel. So yeah, beautiful reading, my darling Sagittarians. So if you are enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. You know, I would really appreciate it if you could like, comment, you know, share this reading with someone that you know might, you know, need to see it. And please subscribe to my channel. So few of you that watch my readings are subscribed, and it really does help my channel grow. All right, my darling Sagittarians, let's get final messages for you. Yeah, listen to your intuition. This has come up a lot. With every reading that I've done so far, this card has come up. So yeah, I feel we are in a big time with Mercury going retrograde, that it's important to listen to your intuition. Peaceful resolution, yeah. And I feel that. I feel that, you know, anything that comes up during this time, you will have a peaceful resolution. Improving health, yeah, this has come up a lot too. So, you know, anywhere in your life where you feel, you know, your health might be a little bit out of balance. And that's what I feel with the Two of Pentacles here, is that you need to bring that balance back into, you know, that work hard, play hard, bring it into balance. Don't party too hard, my darling Sagittarians. Wait, they say. Got a yes. Yeah. Now, with the wait, I just feel that is you taking a pause to make sure that the intention that you're putting behind this Wheel of Fortune is the right intention, my darling Sagittarians. But you've got the yes here, which means to me that it's all going to work out in your favor, my darling Sagittarians. Some beautiful energies coming in for you this week. Thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful birthday week if it is your birthday. I love you, and I'll be back again soon. Hi there, my darling Capricorns. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to your reading for the week of November the 17th. So, my darling Capricorn, we're just going to jump right in and start off with an overarching energy using the Spirit Animal Oracle cards. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then finish off with Angel Answer cards. All right, my darling Capricorns, what messages does Capricorn need to know for this week of November the 17th? What does Capricorn need to know for this week of the 17th? We are still in the throes of Mercury retrograde, so keep that in mind. Scarab beetle, let me say that again. Scarab beetle spirit. Magic works through you. Wow, love this card. Magic works through you. So, my darling Capricorns, magic is going to be around you. If we get the Magician here, that will be a confirmation. That will be the universe saying I meant what I said. But yeah, and look, and I felt this, that especially for the earth signs, there's been, you know, a lot of magic around, and just good things happening around us, my darling Capricorns. So let us consult the tarot and see what messages we've got coming in for you. What does Capricorn need to know for the week of 17th of November 2025? Page of Wands, spark of inspiration coming in, Six of Pentacles, love it. And the Page of Swords, so 2 pages here. Interesting. All right, my darling Capricorns, what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off here with the Page of Wands. And I mean, look, if you've been watching me for a while, you know that pages in the tarot are messengers. And I mean, some readers say that knights are messengers, and yes, they can be as well. But the pages are the first of the suit in the tarot. So, you know, it goes page, knight, page, ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, knight, king, no, knight, queen, king. So the pages are the start. They're the young energy, my darling. Actually, I think I'm wrong with that, but that's okay. Don't scream at me. Don't put it in. Don't put it in the comments. I know I got it wrong. Don't worry about it. Anyway, you say it your way, I'll say it mine. Anyway, my darling Capricorns. Anyway, let's get back to the page. All right. So this Page of Wands here, you can see he's holding the Ace of Wands here, and it's glowing. I feel with the Page of Wands, it's like you want to go on an adventure. You've been given a spark of inspiration to go on some kind of adventure, to do something different, to, you know, just go somewhere you've never been before. Do something that you've never done before, my darling Capricorns. That's what I feel is coming off this page here. And look, it could be anything. It could be, you know, going in, getting a job that you've never done before, or going for a job that you've never done before, or, you know, going to a new place that you've never been before, trying new things. You know, I feel that's what this energy of the page is, because you've got the Page of Swords there as well. And the Page of Swords is like curiosity, sparking curiosity. So I feel with you're wanting to go on an adventure and having your curiosity sparked at the same time, this is real kind of fun energy. This is, well, as it says, magic type of energy where you just want to have fun and you want to be you and enjoy life. So why not, my darling Capricorns? I feel you're being encouraged here to just go on the adventure of whichever way life takes you. You do have the Six of Pentacles here, and I love the Six of Pentacles. This is kind of the minor arcana version of the Justice card with the scales of balance here. But I feel like balance is being restored in your life, and that's why you're feeling that you can. I feel balance will be restored when you have more fun. I think that's the message that I'm trying to spit out, my darling Capricorns, is that you're being encouraged to have more fun in your life, have more adventure in your life, have more magic in your life, my darling Capricorns. So the Six of Pentacles is the energy of reciprocity. What you give to something, you get back. It's not giving too much. It's not taking too much. It's balanced energy. Hence the scales of balance. Yeah. It's that, giving to one area and, not needing to give to another because the balance is working in harmony. It is that the law of reciprocity, basically. What we give out comes back to us tenfold. So I feel that you're being encouraged here to give what you want to the situation of fun because you're going to get it back tenfold. Give your energy to what makes you feel good, my darling Capricorns. Give your energy to what gives you that sense of magic. That's what I feel is coming in for you with this Six of Pentacles. And like I said, then you've got the Page of Swords here, another page, another messenger. I feel this little guy's coming to, as I said, spark your inspiration, not spark your inspiration, that's the Page of Wands, but spark your curiosity to want to go on an adventure, to want to learn more about, this energy that you're going through. It could be even a person, place, or thing that it's sparking your energy for, to want to go on an adventure, to do something new in a new direction, my darling Capricorns, if that makes sense. That's the energy I'm getting. I feel kind of, let's do it type of energy, that magic that you just want to get into it. Now that you've made the decision to do this, you want to do it, my darling Capricorns, which is such beautiful energy. I love this for you. It is wanting to, I feel like I just want to burst off the page or burst out of it, just get going. That energy of, hurry up. Now that I've made the decision to do this, I want to just do it. So yeah, love this for you. So if I'm going to put it all together, and I probably already have, but I feel there is just so much magic around you this week, my darling Capricorns, that you're being encouraged to do some things that you've never done before, give to things that you've never done before because you're going to get it back, and, be really curious about where this can take you is what I feel is coming in for you this week, my darling Capricorns. I'm just loving this energy. Like I said, it's just making me feel, like I want to get going. So yeah, love it. So if you are enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. And I would love it. I'm very active and interactive in the comments, and I would really love it if you could like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel. Very few of you that watch these readings are subscribed, and it's free. It doesn't cost you anything, but it really does help my channel grow, and I would love it if you could. All right, let's get final messages for you, my darling Capricorns. Yeah, the situation will improve. Well, I can already see that because you've got magic that's working through you. Meditation brings answers. If you need to contemplate anything, if you need to be quiet around this time, meditation brings answers. You can't make this up. Yes, here it comes. This is what I was feeling. It's just magic. Like going on this adventure, doing something you've never done before is really going to thrust you in the right direction, I feel, and be so successful for you. You're ready, they say. Yes, you are. Get going. Do it now, because you're going to choose a new direction and it is going to go off, my darling Capricorns. This is, like I said, the whole reading I was saying to you that you're going to go in a different direction, in a direction you've never gone before, and here it is here. This is the universe saying, I meant what I said. And this energy is going to be amazing for you. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon. Hi there, my darling Aquarians. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to your reading for the week of November the 17th, 2025. So, my darling Aquarians, we're just going to jump right in and start off with an overarching energy using the Spirit Animal Oracle cards. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then we will finish off with angel answer cards. All right, my darling Aquarians, what messages does Aquarius need to know for the week of November the 17th? What does Aquarius need to know? Antelope spirit, life is speeding up. Ooh, love it. So, my darling Aquarians, excuse me, sorry. I had a coughing fit before I did your reading, so I do apologise. So even though we are in the throes still of Mercury retrograde, I feel that you, my darling Aquarians, your life is speeding up. It's not slowing down, so be aware. What I would caution you about, though, sorry, God, I did literally have a coughing fit before I did your reading and my throat's burning. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I just feel, just be careful, because with Mercury retrograde, we tend to often, things slow down. So, even with, life speeding up, that's great, but just be careful of what areas are speeding up. That's all I feel to say off this card here. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it looks to me like your life, my darling Aquarians, is speeding up, which is not a bad thing. All right, let us consult the tarot and see what messages are coming in for you, my darling Aquarians. Sorry. What does Aquarius need to know for this week of the 17th? Ten of Swords, Temperance, and the Hanged One. There's a bit of contradicting energy there, but anyway. Let us see what we've got going on. So what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off here with the Ten of Swords. Now, tens in the tarot are completions, and there is something in your life that is dead done over with, my darling Aquarians. Whether someone literally stabbed you in the back or there is just some situation that is over, my darling Aquarians. It looks like a painful card. It definitely does, but, it's over with. It's done. And I feel that this may have been what was holding you back, my darling Aquarians. Healing from this situation, I feel, was holding you back, or getting over whatever this was where everything was slowing down, is what I feel. And I feel you're past that now. I do feel that this has happened in the past. I feel that it was necessary for you, whatever this situation was, that it looks like it hurt you. There's no doubt about that. But like I said, it's dead done over with. Tens are completions. It is the dawn of a new day, my darling Aquarians. Something better is coming for you, and I can already see it here. I feel that balance is going to be restored here for you. I feel that with the Temperance card. So the Temperance is all about, alchemy and turning one thing into another. It is, you can see, she's got the 2 cups here, and she's passing this energy between the 2 cups. It is that card of turning water into wine. So, what I feel for you is that just this balance is just going to be restored now that you have healed from that past situation, that hurt you, my darling Aquarians. I feel it's now time for you to let it go and allow yourself to heal. This is Sagittarius energy as well. So if you do have Sagittarius in your chart, I would encourage you to go and watch the Sagittarius reading, because there could be a message there for you as well, my darling Aquarians. But I really do feel that this is, you're healing from it. Like I said, you're restoring the balance, you're restoring the temperance in your life, my darling Aquarian. So I love that. And it's pretty straightforward, this reading, what I'm feeling here. Because then you've got the Hanged One. So I feel this was you. I feel this is where you have been. You have, since you were hurt, I feel that you have been stuck in this limbo position here. You've taken yourself out of the game, and you have been hanging from this tree, trying to make sense of what happened, trying to, like I said, make sense of what happened and work out where you go from here, my darling Aquarians. But you can see you've gained enlightenment now. You're glowing. You have all the knowledge that you need. You have what it is that you need to get off this tree and get moving, my darling Aquarians. As that card said, life is literally speeding up for you. Get off the tree. Get off the tree and participate here, my darling Aquarians, because I feel it's your time. Do not stay stuck hanging from this tree. It is not doing you any good. It's over with. Whatever that situation is, it's dead done over with, my darling Aquarians. It is now time to get off the tree and get back into it. Start to move forward. Life is speeding up. Don't let it leave you behind, my darling Aquarians. So, yeah, if I'm going to put it all together, I just feel this is gone. It's over with. It's dead done, over with. It is still hurt, though. And I feel that the energies of it are lingering because you're hanging on to it. Let it go, my darling Aquarians. Let it go and restore the balance in your life by finding temperance. Just allow yourself to heal here. Allow yourself to, have this balance restored. This is Archangel Michael, I feel. I think it's in the traditional tarot on this card. Allow Archangel Michael to heal you, my darling Aquarians. And look, I don't blame you for being on this tree. I don't blame you for feeling that you want to just take yourself out of the game and hang around for a bit. And I mean literally, hang around for a bit. But that's done. Over. It is time to get off the tree, my darling Aquarians, and re-enter society, because you have learnt so much from this situation here. And I'm telling you right now, life is definitely speeding up for you. It's coming. Be ready, my darling Aquarians. So if you are enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. I'd love it if you could please like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel. It does not cost you anything to subscribe, but it really does help my channel grow. And so few of you that watch my readings are subscribed. So, it would just really help me out, and I would really appreciate it. All right, let us get final messages for you, my darling Aquarians. Yeah, like I said, there will be a peaceful resolution. This is over with, my darling Aquarians. Find peace now. Yeah, forgiveness. You may need to forgive what has happened with this person, place, or thing. Because I feel that if you don't, it's just going to stop you. And look, forgiving someone does not mean you condone their behaviour. It just means you can move on, my darling Aquarians. So, yeah, forgive for yourself, not for them. Because, like I said, life is speeding up, and here it comes. Abundance is coming in for you, my darling Aquarians. Do not miss this. Get off that tree, my darling Aquarians. within the next few months, they say, yeah, don't stop. Keep moving forward, my darling Aquarians, because this is coming for you. Leave in the past what was in the past and allow yourself to heal and move forward, my darling Aquarians. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon. Hi there, my darling Pisces. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to your reading for the week of November the 17th, 2025. So, my darling Pisces, we're just going to jump right in and start off with an overarching energy using the Spirit Animal Oracle cards. Then we're going to move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then we will finish off with Angel Answer cards. All right, my darling Pisces, what messages does Pisces need to know for the week of November the 17th? Starfish spirit. Oh, I love this. Open to infinite possibility. Ooh, love it. Infinite possibility, my darling Pisces. Love this for you. So the energy around you, you've got infinite possibilities around you. And it'll be very interesting to see if any card that comes out that has the infinity symbol on it. We've got the Magician, we've got the Strength card, the Two of Pentacles, and the World card has the infinity symbol in the wrapped around the wreath on there. So let us see. Even the High Priestess card is that card of she's a card of infinite potential because she has no roof over her head. So let's see if the cards match the energy that has come out. All right, let us consult the tarot and see what messages we've got coming in for you. I mean, all the readings I've done have been pretty positive. So there's been some that have just blown me away, like made me buzz. So, and I do like a good buzz, but yeah, anyway. All right, let us see what messages does Pisces need to know for this week of 17th. Moon, 3 of Wands, and the Empress. Yeah, love it. Okay, none with the thing, but I love the Empress. And there's that's kind of your potential energy right there, the 3 of Wands. It's open to expansion, and yeah, love it. All right, what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off here with the Divine Moon card. So this is you. This is your energy. This is Pisces energy, my darling Pisces. So when you show up in your own reading, you come from a place of power and strength, and it really allows you to get what you want from the reading. So I love to see you showing up in your own reading. It just makes the whole reading more positive, really, when you and your own energy show up. I mean, the Moon card is also about what is hidden as well. So there could be, you could be feeling that there are things that are hidden from you at this time, or that you're just not being told the whole story, or that you don't have all the facts just now. Hold on to that for the moment, because I feel that you have enormous potential here. There is some great cards here, and you have that open to infinite possibilities. So I love it for a start. But the Moon is also temporary energy. The Moon comes up, the Moon goes down, the Sun comes up. So the Moon, it is only a temporary energy. So this will not be around forever. And the Moon also illuminates it. What we're going to have we've had a big super moon. The moon, was it full moon in Taurus, which was at the start of November, and it was massive. Like, whew, did it shine its light? And it's one of the last super moons of the year. So moons illuminate. So maybe cast your memory back to that week and see how you felt there, because there may be some things that still are lingering from that energy, my darling Pisces. And then you have the Three of Wands, and I love the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is all about expansion and growth and, you know, opening yourself up to new possibilities, opening yourself up to infinite possibility, my darling Pisces. You know, you can see she's standing out on the water looking at these ships. And the story of this is that this is, I mean, the traditional tarot, it's the young emperor, and he is looking out onto these ships because his cargo is on those ships, and he's watching it go out into the world. He is watching literally his hard work go out into the world, and he is literally expanding himself and his enterprise into the world. And I feel that that's what you should do this week. Open yourself up, my darling Pisces. Open yourself up to infinite possibility. Open yourself up to where could you go? What could you do? Where can you expand? How can you make your life bigger, better? What could you do? It'll be different for everybody. How can you open, you know, how can you get on these ships and push yourself? How can you put your own, whatever your own stuff is, how could you expand that out into the world? I feel that you need to put something out into the world, my darling Pisces, and release it and let it go and watch it and grow and come back to you tenfold, my darling Pisces. Because then you have the Empress card. This card, the Empress, is all about abundance and the birth of something new. And I feel with that open to infinite possibility, this is where you're going to be. You will be the Empress, literally have effortless abundance, effortless prosperity, my darling Pisces. You know, you can see it could literally be the birth of a new idea or the birth of a child. So take that how it resonates. But I do feel you putting yourself out into the world with the Three of Wands there, putting whatever you have, putting it out there into the world will allow this amazing, effortless abundance to come to you. Now you can also see the water, and the water in the tarot is like the flow of life here. And I feel that you will step into, I mean, you've got water here as well, you know, and on the moon card. So I feel that the water is around you. The flow of life is all around you. It is time, my darling Pisces, to step into that flow, that effortless abundance, that feeling of you can do anything, that feeling of infinite possibility, my darling Pisces. It's here for you. It's not going anywhere, but it's going to be up to you to embrace that energy, my darling Pisces. So if I put it all together, like I said, I probably already have, but like this is you showing up in your own reading. And as I said, when you show up in your own reading, you come from a place of power and strength. And it really allows you to get what you want from the reading. And I feel you are putting yourself out there into the world. Expand what it is you want to put out into the world, my darling Pisces. Get it out there. And here you will be the beautiful Empress, sitting pretty with this amazing, effortless abundance around you. You know, she only needs to wave her scepter and that wheat grows there. She is definitely the epitome of infinite possibility. And I so feel that that is you this week. What a amazing reading, my darling Pisces. Like, wow, your reading is definitely a standout. So that's amazing. So if you are enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. You know, I'd really appreciate it if you could like, share, comment, subscribe. I mean, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe to my channel or comment or like or anything. But what it does to the algorithm and what it does to my channel just helps everything grow and allows other people to see these readings. All right. let's get final messages. Yeah, let go, my darling. Let it go and let it flow, my darling Pisces. Listen to your intuition, they say. Yes, it will not lead you astray. And as I said, trusting your intuition, listen to your intuition, that is the High Priestess card, that infinite possibility card. The situation will improve. Oh, will it improve? I feel whatever this situation is, it's going to very much improve. A year from now, they say, there's something better. Oh, yes, there is. Now, don't freak out that this says a year from now and you go, oh, I'm going to wait a year. But I think you are going to look back on this reading in a year from now and go, wow, she was right. Wow, look how far I've come. Wow, I'm so glad I put myself out into the world, because you are so ready, my darling Pisces. Just remember to be open to infinite possibility. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.